Hello twin flames, welcome to my channel. Whether you're new or you're coming back, happy new year guys. This is my official holiday reading for New Year's weekend. I'm not sure I'm gonna do a separate one on the 1st of Jan, so I'm doing it on New Year's Eve. And I hope that it will help us set the scene for the new year and tell us what's happening on the twin journey right now and what lies ahead. Yeah, we'll actually take a sneak peek, so we'll check on the current energies of the connection for the twins, and then we'll take a sneak peek of what is important that is coming up in 2023 that we should know about now, that we're allowed to know. You know how it goes with the universe and knowing your future. And of course, we'll get some messages between the twins. Cannot go away without that. So let's get started. We'll start with the oracle right away. I hope you guys like my a little bit more of a holiday setup today. I try to change the situation with my lights, which of course is now messing up my hair. Thank you very much, reminding me I'm alive. But yeah, I decided to bring in a little bit more lights into the picture. And also, yeah, I've got all of my things here, like the tree, the house, the beautiful candles. So yeah, enjoy guys. And I hope, especially with the stars here, I put it on accidentally. It just got me into such a beautiful vision and image of the stardust and the star energy that we're so full of ourselves and that we can share with the world. Right, so one of my wishes for 2023 for you guys is to keep shining your light and remember that stardust is all around you as a shield or flare of support from the divine. It's always available, it's always there. If you make a little bit of effort to notice and to feel it, right? You can put it on yourself, you can use it towards somebody else, it's up to you, right? But it's there. It's part of our twin flame / light worker lifetime over here. Okay, let's get started. I'm doing something different with the lights and with my main lights and with the camera, so I don't know if you're gonna notice. Hope you like it. Okay, let's see what we have. So this is Alice Wonderland, and I got the book here, so we'll be reading the book entries. So get ready for that. It's like a little fairy tale time around the New Year's. I have so many plans for mindful bamboo branding in the new year, and yeah, I'm hoping that you guys will join me on this journey. All right, we have You Are Rare and Free. Continuation, yeah, that was close to the candle, but not quite. Continuation was just talking about the stardust and all the star energy that we have available. There are not many like you. Number 38, which makes 11. Wink, wink. Let's see what we have here for 38. It's a pretty neutral card for this deck because most of them actually have like pretty strong in character. Are there any more people in the garden besides me? Alice said, not choosing to notice Rose's last remark. There is one other flower in the garden that can move about like you, said the rose. I wonder how you do it. Sometimes people will struggle to understand you, and when they have this trouble, they may well try to fit you into one box or another box they're already familiar with. When you're not clearly one thing or the other, when you're a trailblazer, a rebel, and a free spirit, you're likely to meet with disapproval. And this is what happens to Alice when the flowers, who know just who they are, cannot classify her. They assume she's just a rather wild flower who would much rather be like them. You too are something of a rare wild flower. You are a nature child. You're free, you're adventurous, and you just won't behave in ways that others think right. You may wish to live outside the rules and conventions of society and culture. You're inspired by being your own self and exploring your potential. You're unconventional, surprising, different, and people recognize this. Some will say you're wrong to be free or downplay you as a weed, which the other flowers do to Alice. but others will love you. Embrace your own rare qualities. Don't try to fit in. You'll be so frustrated and always quietly unhappy. Be brave. By being your own wildflowery self, you'll inspire others, especially those who are younger, to be utterly themselves too. And remember, it's never too late to be a wildflower. Beautiful. This is so cool. Might as well finish the reading here, but we'll carry on because we also want to know what's going on with the masculines, right? Where do I put this? Let's put it here. This is for the feminines. Let's see what we have for divine masculines for this New Year's weekend. So beautiful. My hair still keeps getting stuck in the lights. Yeah, I'm almost done with this setup. I mean, I actually moved my whole setup for a couple of weeks because I've already started to make some arrangements and make some changes in my place before the move to Hawaii. But yeah, in a couple of weeks time, the setting is going to be so much different, and I'm not going to do the backdrops, but I'm sure that, you know, a lot of the scenery that I'm going to get in Hawaii is going to be so much more amazing than any of the backdrops I have. I will bring my bamboo backdrop with me. We'll see how I'm going to use it. I'll bring the lights though, so you guys can still see me on the cards. Okay, what do we have for divine masculines this New Year weekend? A New Year's message for divine masculines. All right. Ooh, mortality. Very different vibe from what we just saw. But I'm sure it's going to be something profound. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. Yay. Let's see. It's Carpe Diem and Memento Mori in the same card, I would say. Okay. Looks a little scary, but the message is actually pretty cool. If that their king was to wake, added to wheedledom, you'd go out, bang, just like a candle. I shouldn't, Alice exclaimed. Life is, as Tweedledum points out, a strange thing, where we can go out in just a moment. None of us knows how long we have, and no matter what we believe or tell ourselves, we are all mortal in this form. This lifetime is just one brief, bright jewel. Alice denies this, but it is the truth. We are all mortal, and we all pass. We must know this, so we can hold on to the precious gift that is this existence. When this card comes, it does not mean you're about to pass. It is not a card of death, but a reminder of the beauty and the fragility of this existence. It urges us all to take this life and make it beautiful, as meaningful and as full of adventure as we can. Too many of us live as if this life is a burden, awaiting another lifetime, or a heaven which will save us from the difficulties and challenges of being mortal. Instead of living it as if there is forever or a better place to go to, or as if other lifetimes or existence is the afterlife will be better, live like this life is all you have. Live like this is the very best you can ever experience. Live like this is the greatest blessing, the most measured gift you could ever have been given. Life like this, life is heaven, and your very existence is a miracle of creation, because we can and we will go out like a candle someday. And when that takes place, the only true measure of a soul is what we did here with the priceless gift of human life. Beautiful. Another beautiful card. Okay, we are done with Alice. And now let's move on to tarot. Let's see what's going on with the energies on the twin flame journey. And we'll start, as always, with divine feminine. I got something. Anything else? What do we have here? 10 of Swords. 3 of Wands. Yes, I feel like this is the quintessential energy of end of the year, when, and especially this year, because you know we've been through so much, and like I say, wherever you are in the world, whatever culture you're part of, this year has been a trying year for all of us as a global collective. Some areas maybe experienced it harder than others, but overall a lot was going on that impacted us on the collective level, right? And this 10 of Swords is something that we need to remember and to accept. It's not something to just pretend like it never happened, be like, oh yes, this was a fun year, I loved it, let's do it again. It was a tough year and we don't want to do it again like that, let's be honest. But those are the things that got us to think and to reevaluate where we are on a collective level. They helped us heal, they helped us grow, they helped us know better and do better. They helped us see consequences of our actions. And that's the ultimate beauty of it, right? That's the essence of the 10 of Swords energy, right? This is the closure of a cycle, of a painful cycle that brings in healing and helps you rejuvenate, right? And look at that 3 of Wands, right? This is that New Year's resolution setting, right? This is intention setting, which is a little different. I spoke about it in one of my readings. But yeah, it's important, no matter how religious you are with the vocabulary, it's important to set those intentions, to tell the universe that A, you're conscious about where you're moving, B, that you have those ambitious goals, those objectives, that you want to fulfill your potential on this earth. And remember that, as it was saying in the mortality card, remember how beautiful this life is and cherish it and value it as something precious, something of a jewel. Right? So this is the time to set those intentions and to say thank you for everything we've been through, the good and the bad. And we cannot downplay the bad, but it was as much part of our journey this year as the good stuff that we experienced. And of course it may be, as we are speaking among us twin flames, you may feel immediately think about your twin flame journey as a source of those challenges, and maybe that's the case for you, right? But again, still, that's the part that pushed you forward, that helped you see different angles, that helped you find new meanings of unconditional love towards yourself and your twin. What's going on with divine masculines this weekend? What's the energy like? 6 of Pentacles, lovely. Any clarifications? Of course. 6 of Wands. It kind of was jumping, so I almost can say it's in reverse, but I'm gonna take it. I like that we have 2 6s. And again, as we are completing the year with the power number 6, because 2022, if you sum up the digits, it comes to 6. So this was year 6. And it's very fitting that divine masculines are completing the year with cards that have number 6, right? This was the building of that loving foundation. 6 is also the Lover's card. It's the building where we feel free and we feel like we have enough to give to somebody else. 6 is the first card in each of the suit that takes us outside of our individual space, takes us to the public, right? And gets us to say something, to do something towards other people, right? 6 of Pentacles is one of my favorites because it's the light worker card, basically, right? It's about being in balance in your relationships, and in some cards more than in others, some decks more than in others, about charitable giving and being of service to others, sharing of yourself. All of that is beautiful. And that's where, but I feel like what I'm getting here for divine masculines in this particular case, it's mostly about how do I put it? It's about filling your cup first in order to be able to give. I know it's a very interesting take on it, on a Six of Pentacles card, but it's that part that is the most valuable learning, and that's what the divine masculines are seeing right now, right? Like that plays the best. When they have their cup full and they're in balance, that's when they can give, when they should be given. When it's then it's healthy and it plays to everybody's benefit. Let's put it that way. That's when success comes in with Six of Wands here, right? When it's kind of doing its magic, that giving of yourself, right? And it brings success all around. Beautiful. Let's see what we have to look for in 2023. Let's get a sneak peek for Divine Feminines. Something important that will be happening in 2023 that we need to look for. Eight of Wands in reverse. Can you clarify, please? What does this mean? Ooh. Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords. So what I'm getting here is divine feminines will experience new level of love and enlightenment without other people involved, without communication. And again, I know it sounds a little bit weird, but it actually makes a lot of sense. This is that internal communication. This is almost like the Mercury retrograde energy, right? But it goes far beyond Mercury retrograde. This is that inner process where that love will be blooming, will be growing, where you will find that the truth is, right? The truth is that you don't need somebody else to validate you or your feelings or what you're doing in life, your choices, your appearance, to be able to have that love in your heart, for yourself, for the divine, for other people around, for life in general, right? The big revelation. But it's not just, I mean, I'm saying it and I'm already hearing some people saying, but this is quite obvious. Yeah, but it's one thing when we say that, when we just say it, when we read it, when we post it, and it's another level when we embrace it fully. And again, this is not about the words. That's the point, right? We have Eight of Wands in reverse. It's about feeling it, living it. When you don't really have to think about it too much, it becomes automatic. That love blooming in your heart. This is beautiful. What do we have for Divine Masculines? What's coming up in 2023? Seven of Wands, and this is a beautiful artwork for this card. Any clarifications? When Divine Masculines are finding their zen, and the solar plexus chakra lights up. I love it. That's that confidence, that bravery. Remember we talked about this month with the end of their lunar cycle that Divine Masculines get a lot more confident and comfortable with this journey for themselves in terms of their relationships with DF and a lot of things in life that they're experiencing. That's the continuation of that story. Please clarify. Let's see. Yep, we have Three of Cups here. So I'm getting that whatever the society, the karmic situations bring in, Divine Masculines will learn how to be themselves, like how to get to their core self and to get to their inner balance, inner peace, no matter what is going on the outside. And this is beautiful. And again, this is a lot more than just hearing about it and agreeing to it. Like, yeah, of course, that's important. No, this is learning to live it. And we all know how much harder it is than it sounds when, you're being triggered of something, and how hard it could be to stay calm and wise and reasonable, right? Our emotions kick in, our hormones kick in, right? A lot of things can go like, poof, and then it would just an explosion, right? For masculines could be even harder, but this is them taming that beast, if you will, of those sort of devil-like temptations and impulses, right? Animalistic impulses. This is them finding the peace first and then responding and seeing the beauty in the situation even, right? Seeing like the bigger picture before being reactional to something that they see right in front of them as it happens. Wow, beautiful. Okay, messages between the twins. Messages from divine masculines. Have I lost everything? And I feel the same way. Do you think about me too? Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, there is a bit of a individuating energy between the twins these days. And again, we've seen it in previous readings, and this is just the moment where, you know, it's holiday time, so divine masculines are wondering what their feminine is doing, whether they're thinking about them, whether they would like to celebrate together with them, you know, whether they're picturing, you know, celebrating together, right? It's a little bit of a regret not being able to celebrate together because, you know, it's a big holiday and it kind of naturally asks us to, how do I put it? It's guiding us towards being with our loved ones, right? And even though divine masculines are with people, could be with people who are officially their family, there is somebody missing there. And that's that divine feminine. They will feel it more than they usually do when you're not around. Also contemplating what the general course of events is with you too. Okay, messages from divine feminines. We have gossip only hurts more, and no. So divine feminines want to say that no matter what people could be saying about you two right now, it could be like mutual, like about each other, or it could be, or like just how do I put it, just individually, like gossip in each of twins' life. It could be unpleasant, but it means nothing in comparison to the love that it is. And this is divine feminine saying, I don't really care what other people think. I don't care that maybe we do or we say things that you know, based on our social roles, we're not supposed to say or do. They could be careless about that, and they hope that you feel the same way, because as long as you act authentically and you act from your heart towards each other, then nothing else matters. And that gossip, as long as you don't follow that lead and you don't get attracted to that toxic energy, it's gonna go away, even if it actually exists. A lot of times it's our fear of that gossip and judgment more than gossip and judgment itself, right? But even if it actually exists, it's gonna go away as long as you don't feed your energy to it. Okay, I hope it has been useful for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all. Happy New Year. I'll see you in 2023. I wish you all the best, and I hope you'll stay with me, you'll follow me in 2023 for more revelations, for my blog insights, for events and everything else, and my travels to Hawaii, of course. Okay, I love you guys.